Hello YouTube, I'm glad to be back with a normal video. Cause y'all know I'm 2 months behind on my DoorDash video, so y'all been seeing a video a day in May. Um but I've been, going through some stuff lately, and I just didn't feel like, there's plenty of stuff I could have talked about. Lord, do I still sound like a robot, y'all? Why nobody didn't tell me on my live stream yesterday that I was sounding like a robot? I hope I don't sound like a robot in this video. If so, by the time I do the second one, I'll turn the fan off. But anyways, we got to do a congratulations to Nyma Tang, honey. Come on through, Black Excellence. Y'all remember a couple months back, we had to give a bittersweet congratulations to the iconic actress Tracee Ellis Ross, born Tracy, Ellis Silverstein, the daughter of none other than the legendary icon Diana Ross, and a legend in her own right. We've known her from Girlfriends, Blackish, and a host of other stuff. She's hosted award shows and stuff, and she's like that. She's like the biracial version of Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. Like, she has that eccentric, goofy personality, the fashion, like where it would look crazy on somebody else, it just fits with Tracee Ellis Ross. Like, she was recently named the diversity inclusion manager over at Ulta, and I thought it was weird. And they, still congratulations to her, but I was like, well, when I think of Tracee Ellis Ross, I think of somebody definitely for her hair, definitely for her eccentricness and all that, but I would not have picked her as far, because Ulta is mostly known for more so in the makeup aesthetic. Yeah, they sell hair products, but I was like, could we got somebody like, Jackie Anna, Nyma Tang, somebody who are black, that's been, especially since you're talking about black oppression, and the women that get disrespected the most is the unambiguous dark-skinned black woman, not the one that's borderline white passing and, biracial. They have a lot less of a degree, and even now white people are trying to well, not even really blackfish, I don't even like that term. They trying to look more ethnically indigenous, because they're trying to look more like the Tracee Ellis Ross of the world as opposed to the Jackie Annas of the world. So if you're trying to create inclusion amongst people who are oppressed, why not get the people who are the most oppressed, like a dark-skinned, rich chocolate sister, or somebody at least with, full features, kinkier hair that's more prevalently stereotyped as being less than, and all this, that, and third. So it seems like where Ulta somewhat dropped the mark, CVS actually picked up in a good way. They darn gone got Nyma Tang. I'll include her beautiful image right here. I think she got like 1 million subscribers. She's not too far behind Jackie Anna. Jackie. And she's just like Jackie Anna, she's of Nigerian heritage as well. So she's representing it for the full Africans. Both her parents are Nigerian, but she is born in America. That does not make her African American. Y'all do know there is a difference between somebody who is black and African born here versus somebody like myself who is an indigenous black American. So she's not black American, but she is black racially. So once again, she's a black sister born in America. Her roots are Nigerian. So let's get that out the way. So, but nonetheless, unambiguous, rich, Saharian, dark skin, just chocolate sculptness. Like, her darn skin tone is just breathtaking. Like, honey, I would strive to have that rich level of darn universal. Well, her face is actually a little bit darker though. But still, the rest of her body is still like a deep chocolatey tone, and her face just gives an extra punch of darn rich sub-Saharan darn chocolateness to it. But she has recently been announced as the diversity consultant marketing expert, something like that, for CVS. So she's going to be the point of contact on what would be good promotional marketing, what would be bad, what terms to use that is acceptable for everybody versus not, because sometimes they be missing the mark. Sometimes they be labeling foundation certain shades, like, you know, Too Faced in the past used to label Beyonce shade as darn on mocha. Like, we're in, you know, there, you know, we understand that certain lines can darn gonna have interpretations of what is deemed what. Like in foundation, I am, you know, I'm that weird complexion where it's like I'm just a tad too light to really be considered chocolate, but in certain lines I could still be considered like a milk chocolate complexion or something. I've been, you know, my shade has been called copper, mahogany, brown blaze, brownie, deep cinnamon, spice, like, because I'm in that deep rich color. Beyonce, she could be interpreted as deep honey, richest tan, deep tan, caramel. But when you darn gonna go drastically off and label something as bright as Beyonce mocha, and then, or worse, in my case, you stop at my skin tone as the darkest shade reference and just annoy our beautiful, rich, chocolatey sisters like the Nyma Tangs, that has been going for the longest as well. And then when you get to the dark ones, everybody is not red. I'm not even red. I'm darn going neutral. It's like, and neutral does not mean darn gonna put a whole bunch of olive, because there's a difference between neutral and darn gone olive. Olive leans on the warm side. There'll be foundations that be way too olive or be way too darn on cool tone red. And don't, like, we got the Kelly Rowlands of the world who are my skin tone, or maybe a shade darker, because I think Kelly Rowland might be like a shade darker than me, but she has such a bright golden undertone. And we know golden undertones reflect brighter, neutral cool reflects darker, so Kelly Rowland can look lighter than me in certain lighting, but next to each other, we will be almost damn near the same skin tone, if not me be a tad bit brighter if you look at the raw skin tone as opposed to the lighting and, you know, the undertones, if that makes sense. But anyways, Nyma Tang supposed to be the point of contact for all of that. She supposed to be able to now look at the makeup labels and know what is the appropriate labels, what is the appropriate stuff to use for all of our girls, because she's not just there for all the for the black girls, but for everybody, but black girls in mind, because people like the Nyma Tangs, the Jackie Annas of the world have been overlooked for far too long, and they don't get they just due. They darn gonna do just as good, hell, a lot better than some of they darn gonna white counterparts, and only get like 1/4 of the recognition. And it's about high time that somebody is finally getting they darn gonna just do. So once again, honey, let's give a clap, a round of applause in my Lady Gaga voice, a round of applause, applause, applause. Give her applause, give her applause. Give her flowers now, 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 now. Honey, shout out to old Nyma Tang, honey. You did that, honey. Congratulations on your new position. I hope that means that you still around on YouTube. She says she's going to be still on YouTube, but she's just going to be doing a lot more advertisements and stuff. And I'm here for it, because that means more corn in your pocket. Honey, black excellence is winning. We seeing beautiful witch chocolateness as complexions. So young girls and guys and gender non-conforming folks who look up to the Nyma Tangs of the world, who are in her image, can finally look and see positive imagery of folks in power. And because for the longest, you never seen somebody like a Nyma Tang in a position like this. It's always been the fair skin, damn near white complexion girls, very ethnically, you know, the Vanessa Williams of the world. No shade to Tracy, because Tracy deserved her flowers and stuff too. But it's like, once again, it's finally about high time we finally start to see some chocolate black excellence. So once again, shout out to darn Nyma Tang. Congratulations. What are y'all thoughts on this? Leave it down below. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.